Contrary to popular belief, Konami does care about this game. It's not like it's some giant trash can full of literal, actual shit. I mean, in here we have expired Steak and Shake coupons, a empty roll tape, a Vylon segment, used sleeves. Oh, look, official Konami sleeves. Korean edition, no, that's English. A half of a Mystical Space Typhoon. Yeah, this trash can evidence really shows that Konami definitely cares about their game. Let's dig into this fantastic discussion, shall we? Something I see a lot of people ragging on Konami for is literally just the very simple fact that they don't think Konami cares about the game. And honestly, I always make the reference that none of us should ever be in R&D, and I'll be completely honest with you. None of us have any right idea or any right mind of what should be best for the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And for the most part, I'm correct in this statement. I don't care what you say. You're entitled to your opinion. I could run Yu-Gi-Oh! Better than Konami. Yep, sure you could. This game would probably be dead faster than shit, but that's just my 2 cents. So here's the thing. The 200th YCSs just got announced. Everything is spectacular. Yes, you will see me in Columbus, by the way. I will be there. Damn fucking right, I'll be 2 hours and some minutes away from my own home, chilling at the 200th. You all thought the 150th was cringy, but we'll be there for this one. We will be participating. Robbie, what deck will you be playing? Catch me on the ban list. No, I can't make that decision until I know. I'll have spirals, I'll have everything in the meta. But for the most part, unless, you know, we have an idea of what's going on. But what does the 200th YCS have to do with this? Well, Konami, leading up to this event, was posting former champions on Facebook. That's right. Konami does do nice things to celebrate the champions of YCSs. Granted, whether or not you have the trophy handed to you at the venue, or they just hand you the trophy. They make you feel like a champion, I feel like. And if it's not saying much, you know, like a couple years down the line, they'll be like, hey guys, remember, X and X won this YCS. The champions, for the most part, they're recognized by the community. If you're a one-shot wonder, well, unfortunately, we don't remember who you are. It's just the sad part of the game. So here's the thing. All of this leads up to the fact that, of course, Konami does care about the game. Whether or not it's in some form or manner or whatnot. Oh god, Robbie's just sucking off Konami again. Goddamn pro-Konami activists. You guys ruin everything. No, I don't think that's the case. I think we've been through 200 events in this game. I think, for the most part, the fact that we've had this long-running list of events means that the game is doing fucking spectacular at the moment. The game is dead! I love reading these comments. Yu-Gi-Oh! Died when Synchros came out. Yu-Gi-Oh! Died when Xyz came out. We lose players, we gain players. All the fucking time in this game. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, Joe or Sarah or Johnny or Joe Bibbob, Billy Bibbob, Joe Harris. I don't particularly care if you quit this game. That's fine. You go on, you live your life. I'm sorry to tell you that. You will be easily replaced in the masses when another duelist reaches high school, decides he wants to embark on the terrible life decision of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's fine. Literally, unfortunately, you're just kind of a number in the vast majority of the wayside. So there's that. But, I don't know. Like, all memes aside, for the most part, just because Konami doesn't reach out to the community, Konami doesn't listen to the input of the community, doesn't really mean that they dislike the game, doesn't mean that they don't know how the fuck they're knowing what they're doing. Konami cares about one thing: printing money. Alright? Konami releases X set. X set goes to the distributors from direct. Two things happen. Stores open up, start buying it from Konami, or the distributors start buying it, and then the stores will buy it from the distributor. That's the thing. And I've said this before in my videos. Konami ruins it by the ratios. No. Many of you won't listen to this argument. You're just going to let it blow out your ass because you don't think I know anything. But the community, we're the ones that set the prices based on the amount of cards sit out there. We're the ones that put Infinite Impertinence at $70, $67. We're the ones that overhype Ash Blossom until eventually the community lowers the price based on this. Konami doesn't have anything to do with the secondary market whatsoever. They sell the product at entry level. They sell out of it. Konami's out of the equation. They're done. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. There's that sub-rant. Now, as I said, Konami was celebrating the champions on Facebook. A lot of people were requesting that they should have posted deck lists from these particular events. I don't think they have the logs to those lists, because I'm pretty sure those were on the metagame archive, and I'm pretty sure Chris Perovic has that archive now. I don't think Konami's going to go diving into that. But for the most part, looking back and celebrating, looking at these previous events, that's one thing that kind of disappoints me. You know, Subbrand time inside of a sub-rant. I'm already done sucking Konami off here. Konami knows that the community loves Go format. Konami knows that the player base would love to have a GOAT format side event at an event. Konami knows this. For some reason, well, okay, so just to prove that they know it to you, they reprinted Delinquent Duo for the players to get these cards. Like, Konami's not stupid. Konami knows, for the most part, what the fuck they're doing. But I don't know what inhibition prevents them from having these previous format tournaments. I don't know if it's the bigwigs even further up beyond Konami that won't allow for these previous tournaments, but Konami is aware of these things. Konami's not stupid. A lot of people seem to have this discontention that Konami is, in fact, disassociated with reality. Sometimes it feels like they are, especially in terms of a ban list, but here's the thing. Same thing with the ban list. Just because I'm sitting here making a video being pissed about fucking Astrograph doesn't mean that R&D, with their knowledge of the next year of set releases, knowing what's coming now as opposed to later, doesn't mean that I know what's best for the game. The thing is, if something's coming out, we don't know everything that was in X set going into this format. Altergeist and these things are more powerful. We're not getting needle fiber. If they feel that there's not a point to have to check this with the knowledge that they have, as opposed to the knowledge that we have, we're just sitting here wasting our fucking time whining. And by wasting our time, I mean we're doing something productive by whining. But the sub-point to this video has just been... Man, there's a lot of sub-points in today's video. Here's the thing. I will say this. The way that they're doing the 200th YCS is definitely goes to prove to me that, to some degree, that Konami knows how to carry the game. They know how to please the player base to a degree. This community is so degenerate when it comes to these things. We can never be happy. There's always just something else out there that we'll complain about on the next day. Where our hunger is never truly saturated. Content. It's sad to say that, because we're part of the problem that comes to this community. It'll never be fixed. No. So the one guy is going to comment and be like, how do you fix it? You don't. No. You live with it. It's just how it works. It's like that terminal stage 4, cancer my grandmother had. She was going to die a week later. And she did. But that's why we learn from these things. You learn from the inevitability that comes with life. You learn to handle these serious situations. Man, that got dark very fast. No, don't feel bad. Don't stop. It was a sad time in my life, but we're over it now. It wasn't a joke. Very real life experiences. Trust me, you learn from these things. The one guy, it's like, oh man, Robbie's being satirical right now. No. Just, you learn to deal with the sadness and the sorrow that comes with these things. Same thing with the sadness and sorrow of the Yu-Gi-Oh community complaining about the ban list. Yeah, we just made the analogy of my grandmother in stage 4 cancer with the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list. Yup. That's how serious today's video is. This video was brought to you by What Happens in My Head. Yup. Well, that's all I got for this video. Remember, at the end of the day, you're not the one that should be feeling bad about life. Just remember, you're probably sad and alone like I am. Just wishing you'd spent more time with the old people. Always remember, as, what was it, Garo taught me? It's our last valuable life lesson. Yeah, anime teaching life lessons. As long as you're alive, the memories of the people that you have will always be alive, because they will live on in your own head. That's all I got for serious shit today. Catch you guys on the flip side.
The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.